guys, so today we're going to be talking about the alignment, making sure that your body is in the best alignment, because as we know, that's one of the most crucial elements to be successful in your ballroom dancing or just moving around, right? So one of my favorite things to do, and very simple and very easy, is to put your hands in front of you, maybe like at the waistline, right? And just try to make sure that your knees are touching your hands, right? Just kind of like a little marching position, and make sure that you're not bringing your body to your legs, that your legs are coming up to you, right? And just kind of march. So you don't necessarily have to hold just anything yet. Just make sure we keep on marching, right? Pretty simple. You can turn around, just play a fun song that you like, and just keep on marching, right? So what you can see, what's happening, I'm actually rolling my pelvis, right? And there's a little bit of a contraction of your stomach. And if you pay attention, almost imagine that your hip is a wheel. Keep on rolling from the back to the front, from the back to the front. You'll be amazed how high your knee could go, right? You can start nice and easy, and then try to get a little bit higher, and eventually as high as you would like. And could you see how by doing so, you're engaging the core of your body? So a lot of time we tell you, okay, engage the core of the body. And I remember the first time my coach said that to me, I was like, right? Almost constipated versus engaged. So by doing that, you have to engage the core of the body. There is just no other way around it, right? Remember the exercise that we've done with the band? If you hold the band and then you try to touch with your knee, it will give you a nice tone, right? And also, again, just making sure that the movement comes from the right position. You will very quickly discover that it's almost impossible to do this when your pelvis is being tilted, right? So by doing so, you are actually making sure that your pelvis is in a natural position, right? Meaning it just hangs, it's down on the back, and the front of your pelvis is nice and lifted, right? And then the movement is very easy because you're just using your hip flexors to create that movement. And then, so from the marching, what I would do, just hold, hold. Hold on one side, hold on the other side. Hold on one side, and hold on the other side. And it's okay if you wobble a little bit, that's okay. Just try to find yourself, oh, what can I do to hold it? Right? For those of you that cannot hold very high, that's okay. Just do it here, just do it here. Another thing you can help yourself, just try to have your ankle touching your calf, right? And good, you see, it's going to be a little bit easier. You're going to feel a little bit more centered. So we're lifting everything up and we're centering, right? So just very simple, from foot to foot. And could you see then when you're moving from side to side, your whole spine goes from one foot to the other. So you know how we spend so much time of transferring your weight and make sure you're fully committed. If you do your whole dance like this, if I go cha-cha, I'd say 1, 2, 3, cha, 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 2, 3, cha, cha, cha. Just keep on marching, right? Just make a fun game out of it. March, 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 march. Could you see, like, you're making sure that you're transferring your weight. The transfer of the weight become a necessity for you to pick up the leg, right? And you quickly will discover when you are all loose or misaligned, it's impossible to pick up the leg. So even without thinking about it, what's happening with the ribcage or pelvis or any of those pieces, if you just think of bringing your knee up to your hand, I promise you, your body will do what the body knows how to do to get your leg up. And therefore, again, you're allowing the intelligence of the body to kick in within your dancing versus trying to control through your brain every single move. So for your roundabouts, right, when we are going slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. And just be very much aware, your whole body moves as a one piece. Your spine, your ribcage, your pelvis, and you're nice and aligned. If you add the band to it, right, imagine that I have a band in front, you're going to do the same thing with nice, firm arms, right? So you have a nice tone and nice alignment. And yes, of course, you can say, well, it doesn't look like dancing. I'm not going to be dancing like this. Of course, you won't be dancing like this at the very end. But that's a skill we need you to develop. I need you to be present. How does it feel when you lift your hip? Wow, I'm falling off balance, right? When your hips are square and you're just lifting the leg, there's a sense of stability. There's a sense of ease, right? Natural flow of movement. That's what I would like you to keep on being present to. Not being judgmental, is it right or wrong? Just kind of go, oh, what's the sensation? Start to sense your body. I feel skinny, I feel tall, I feel like everything is collected, maybe a little bit tight for some of you. For some of you that have been squeezing the core too tight, you might discover, wow, this is not as difficult as I thought, right? Or as difficult as I was making it to be, right? So that's actually very simple, almost like a shortcut to make sure you're connected to the core of the body and to make sure that you are correctly aligned. And could you see how, even if you just do a little exercise forward and back and allowing your hands, right, to be in front, just making sure it's nice and light. One of the things though, keeping in mind, do not lift your knee back. When you lift your knee back, you will find that you are falling. That's why I said keep your hands in front. So when you're going forward and back, could you see the kick is always in the front. Step and the kick, or kick and the step, right? Then you can start from just side to side, right? Then you go back, then you go forward. Then you can turn with your knee being up, right? So could you see like everything is just nice and connected. And don't get too frustrated. Yes, of course, in the beginning, it's gonna feel like, oh my God, I'm wobbling, right? But once you get used to, you will be amazed how quickly your ribcage, your pelvis, your feet, your head, everything moves all together with ease, right? And gracefulness to it. So hopefully you can keep on improving your dancing, and I will see you next time. Bye.